All right, gang, we're back at it. NashFMWisconsin.com. It's Carson. It's the confessional, making a stop at the Humane Society again. Got to find these critters some forever homes. And today we start outside. What's going on, man? What's your name?
Adam.
Adam. Thanks for giving us a couple minutes.
No problem.
What's this fella all about?
This is Zorro. He's between 10 months and a year old. Dobie, maybe possibly Husky mix. He's got lots of energy.
Okay.
He loves to play with other dogs. He loves to run.
And roll around it.
He loves pretty much everybody, but he needs tons and tons of exercise.
Yeah.
So we're looking for someone, hopefully, maybe that has another highly energetic dog that can wear him out a little bit.
Got a little bit of a yard, place for him to run.
Hopefully a yard, maybe fenced in would be awesome.
How about with kids?
He was with me this past weekend. And he would go up to another kid and greet them very nicely. But they maybe should be just a little bit older so that, because he is a big boy and he could knock them down.
He'd be like adding another kid to your house. So they would feed off each other's energy. So
all right.
He
and
would
how
do
old?
better with a little older.
How old is he again, Rhonda?
About 10 months to a year.
Okay, he's a really beautiful.
Yeah, and another tidbit about him, he also did really well at daycare. So he would be a great candidate for lots of dog play and daycare type stuff.
Just a couple seconds ago, you were talking about the Mod Squad. And that's something that you're working with. What is that about? What is?
That is a behavior modification program that we have. So when we get some of these guys like Zorro, who are really awesome, wonderful dogs, but they need a little bit of molding to be a great house dog. That's kind of where these guys step in and they do some training and some behavior work and try to prepare them for the real world.
He looks like he's pretty chill.
He is doing awesome.
Yeah, he
is actually doing awesome.
He's a young guy yet.
And he is part of the Mod Squad program, and he has come a long ways, actually.
Oh,
it's hard for dogs to be here for a long time, right?
Sure it
He
is.
needs to get out of here.
He's standing all
Look
proud
at
and
how
confident.
handsome.
He's gorgeous.
He is beautifully marked.
The right person will have a very, very wonderful dog move into their home if they come down and take a look at him.
And he is good with cats as well.
Well, that's good to know too. Oh yeah.
This is
Excellent.
Poppy. Poppy is about 3 years old. He's a neutered male Chihuahua mix.
Cute.
He's super cute. So, if you're looking for a little compact guy, here he is.
Compact model.
Compact model. But he's not, I like to say he's not froofy, because, a lot of people don't want to get a little dog if it's froofy.
Froofy, is that a technical term?
That's my technical term.
That's a shelter term.
That's inside jargon.
He doesn't require bows in his hair or anything.
No.
He's like a big guy in a little package.
Exactly.
Yeah. So he would do best with kids over 5, which is not really that atypical for these smaller guys.
Yes.
Kids tower over them and can be a little overwhelming. But otherwise, he does well with other dogs. He's sweet. He's a great size. He's got an awesome name.
He's like the perfect dog where if you got a newlywed couple that just got a house, they're looking for their first critter, doesn't require a whole lot of yard.
Yep, and he can do a lot of exercise. He could go jogging or long walks with somebody, but he's not huge for an apartment. So
how is he with cats, Rhonda?
I think it would depend on the cat. He's been okay with some kitties. I think the advantage is a lot of cats are bigger than Poppy.
That's true. Hi, sweetie.
Oh, Poppy, we can't get you a home, huh?
Yeah, I'm coming in on a close shot here. Oh, he's got a beautiful face.
Pretty eyes, doesn't he?
Yes.
Soulful eyes.
One of the cat rooms here at Oshkosh Area Humane Society. Let's talk about these two, very near and dear to my heart. Lane and I have actually spent quite a bit of time with these two. It's actually a mom and son, right?
Yep, this is Rue and this is his mom Kanga. They came in together. They were taken from a home where they weren't getting what they needed. Never in my 18-year career have we encouraged that you take a mother and a son together, but we are now. She absolutely adores him and seeks him out when he is not with her. So they must go together. They do really well with each other and okay with others, but really they love each other.
Look at this.
Yeah.
That's a starling.
So this is a little neutered male, and that's his spayed female mom.
Yes. That's your mom.
So yeah, they do well with others, you can see.
And here we've got this guy down here. He needs attention too, Carson. Who is this blue black
That's Nolan.
fart?
That's Nolan.
Nolan. Yeah,
and their best match would probably be another boy kitty. Because she likes to be the big girl in the house, but she tolerates this guy pretty good. So
Yeah, that's where our problem lies. Is we got the oh my God, they're everywhere in here.
everywhere.
We would definitely have these two at the house if we didn't have Fiona, who's
Yeah.
already the queen of the. I don't think we could have two queens.
What's the poop here on Nolan? He seems to be pretty
Nolan's
laid
been
back.
here for a while too. Neutered boy, younger boy. Does well with other cats. Just a super sweet guy.
He's laid back.
He's very laid back, but you know, it is true. Black cats don't get looked at as much as other colors.
Well, I'm looking at you.
Really? That's really
That's really true, especially this time of year.
You are awesome, Nolan. Yeah, it's tough with the black
Yep.
cats.
Look at you too.
You can see how tolerant she is, her baby.
When we were here, she was off on her own sleeping, and you could tell that she had had enough of him for that
Yep.
particular moment. She needed a break.
Yeah, she's a typical mom. But man, if he's not around, she's looking for him. Yep, she's looking for him.
Well,
So.
Nolan, you are a handsome dude. I would say.
So tell us a little bit about this guy.
Okay,
Or girl?
this is Basil. He is a 6-year-old neutered male rabbit. A lot of people think 6 years old sounds like it's an old bunny, but bunnies can easily live to be 12 years of age if you take good care of them. It's really, really important to neuter and spay a bunny to ensure that they live a long, healthy life. That's already been done. All of the rabbits here at Oshkosh Area Humane Society have been spayed or neutered before they go into their home. Basil came to us because his owner no longer had time for him. Very well-behaved little guy, very sweet personality. He might be a little shy when you first meet him, but he warms up quickly. He'd be great as either a single bunny or as a companion for a bunny you already have.
How do they do with other animals, with cats?
Fantastic. We have a lot of people that have adopted rabbits and they peacefully coexist with cats or some dogs, depending on the dog. So definitely doesn't have to be an only pet. They can have other friends from different species.
So now when it comes to rabbits, do they get the run of the house? Do we
They
have to keep them in
can.
cages?
They can absolutely be free range. Bunnies are litter pan trained here, so you'll notice in the back corner you'll see that box with hay in it. That's where Basil pees. He's trained to go in there, and he would be a wonderful candidate to be free range in somebody's home with limited or no confinement.
He's
Basil.
pooping in the and peeing in the.
He is. Bunnies will sometimes poop outside of the litter box. The difference between rabbit poop and cat and dog poop is it's not mushy or smelly. It has no odor that humans can detect, and it's not going to stain your carpeting.
Wonderful.
So Basil, if he does leave some Cocoa Puffs scattered around the house, won't do any damage with it. But the important thing is he does pee only in that litter box.
That's awesome, and you trained him to do that.
Correct. Yep. Neutering and spaying is the key to that, making litter pan training
I
successful.
see.
Adorbs, so fluffy and so soft.
He is a beautiful.
Are they snugglers? Do rabbits snuggle?
They can. They're prey animals, so they don't like to be lifted off the ground. That's the equivalent of becoming someone's lunch in the animal kingdom. So they really like a person that'll sit on the ground with them. And once they have that trust built up with you, they'll hop up to you and ask for petting and attention.
Very cool.